unfortunately, many people are not taking the subject of having multiple streams of income seriously. So I want to ask you a question. As many of you are here, how many of you have two sources of income? If you have two, type two. If you have three sources of income, type three. If you have one source of income, type one. So let's just do a sample. I want to see how many sources of income do you have? If you have one source of income, type one. If you have two sources of income, type two. If you have three, type three. If you have four, type four. Let me see the numbers. So I can see Hamad Adeyemi has one source of income. Martin Zaba says none. How? Why would you have no source of income? Right? Your own case is a special case. I think nobody should not have a source of income. Nobody. And I think some of us, again, I repeat, take the subject. Let me say this. You have to take the subject, take your personal finance personal. Your personal income is your personal business, and you have to take it serious, right? You cannot but have a source of income, and that person is probably wrong. There's some way money is coming in, and if you don't have one, you better work around it. One day we were struggling financially in my family. You know, I just married my wife, and then she was bothered about maybe she need to pick up a job, she need to do this, she need to. I remember saying to her, I said, look, in this house, it's my job to provide for this family. If you add to it, I'm grateful, right? It's a bonus, but it's my job. And I said to her, I said, if I need to carry block to make sure I pay the bills, I will do it. But don't put undue pressure on yourself, okay, over bills. And I think many men need to take serious the subject of personal finance. Okay, and I'm digressing a bit, but I need to emphasize this. Even my pastor was saying that in church yesterday. You are seeing men living, yeah, there are other areas a man must provide, you know, spiritually, emotionally, very important. Okay, very, very important. But the subject of, you know, finance is a major aspect many men are failing right now. Okay, many men are not taking their responsibility to make sure they work hard, they put system in place to be able to be sure they can pay some bills. And we need to begin to address this issue. You can't tell me you don't have a job. Go volunteer somewhere, right? Nobody should tell me they don't have one source of income. It doesn't make sense. At least go volunteer somewhere. But for those of you who have one, somebody say he has half. I don't know what the meaning of half. That's quite funny. But what I noticed, the highest of you here have two sources of income. Now, I have 20 sources of income. Can everybody type 20? Okay, can everybody type? Okay, come on, everybody type 20. Now, this was one of the reasons why in recession, one of our company grew by about 500% because we have built system, I have built system that guarantees that I can never be poor till I die. I've authored 35 books. Even from those books alone, the income that comes from there, let's not even go into other ones. 35 books, and people buy my books every day, right? So stop complaining about you hate poverty, you're poor, people don't want you to be rich. You need to take personal responsibility. It's your business to be wealthy. It's your job. Find all, and you can't be wealthy with one source of income. I have never met a billionaire that has one source of income, not one. Forget all those things you think about Bill Gates. Bill Gates, yes, is the MDC of Microsoft. Do you know, for example, Four Seasons is 7-star hotel in the world. 50% ownership of Four Seasons is by Bill Gates. Do you know if I didn't tell you? Right? We can go on and on. A lot of these billionaires, they might be known with one company, right? Like in our own case now, all of you know GTEx Homes. Everybody knows GTEx Homes. But there are several other companies I own that you don't even know, right? There are several other stakes that I have investment in. There are other things. That is the beginning of this subject of I want to build wealth. Have more than one source of income and build a structure where, and this is very, very important, that you can have a mentor. If you are serious about that, this source of income will work. So when we say have multiple sources of income, we are not saying have 20 jobs. No, no. We are saying you can have one job, you can invest in other businesses. You can even have other businesses that you only invest in once, you only spend 2 hours a day to take care of what is going on. And that's what I love about e-commerce. E-commerce does not affect your current job. I'm busy, I'm doing a webinar. E-commerce does not affect your current job. And that's one of the things I love about e-commerce. It doesn't affect your current job. You can put in 2 hours a day into e-commerce, automate every processes, partner with delivery companies who will deliver whatever people are buying from you. You just check orders, give instruction to what needs to go and how, and put in 2 hours, and yet you are making money from this business.